today's video, I'm going to be sharing 5 of the scariest locations in GTA 5. There are loads of them, so I thought I'd share some of the scariest ones with you, seeing that Halloween is just around the corner as I'm making this video. But even if you end up watching this video after Halloween, still watch it anyway, and definitely check out some of these locations if you're into that sort of thing. Anyway, so starting off in no particular order, let's begin with this location right here. So this of course is the house which Trevor burns down very early on in the story mode, and it's at this location you can in fact hear a baby crying if you're very lucky. So as you guys can see on the map, that's where you want to go to just in case you aren't aware of this location. Make your way to this location sometime during the night, around about midnight is pretty good. And sometimes when you come to this location and you actually walk in amongst the house, you can hear a baby crying. Now, very few people have actually come across this very rare occurrence, but if you're lucky enough, you can do so, and you can hear something which, like I said, doesn't happen very often in the game. Now, it's very weird why you can hear a baby crying at this location. After all, there aren't any children in GTA 5, and the reason for this actually taking place is unknown, but either way, it is pretty scary and kinda weird. Anyways, moving on to the second location in this video, this being the sewer system, which goes under sections of the city. It's possibly one of the less scarier locations in this video. The location itself begins right by here. This is the entrance to the sewer system. Just walk down it. It's actually a pretty long sewer system, but eventually you'll get to a section of the sewer system which is fairly lit up, as you guys can see in the video. I guess the light kind of dampens the scariness effect, but nevertheless, if you're very quiet and you have some headphones on, you can hear some very scary audio. Unfortunately, I didn't get any examples for you guys. I wasn't really listening to what I was doing whilst recording this gameplay, but if you stand still and listen to all the noises around you, it can become very weird. You can hear rats running around your feet, you can hear the occasional footstep in the distance. There's also a rumor going around right now you can hear some form of sewer monster roaming around here. I'm not really too sure what that noise even is. It kind of sounds like a really big snake, as if it was from Harry Potter or something, sort of roaming around in the sewer system. I haven't been able to hear it myself, but on other videos that I've seen, I've been able to hear it, and it's kind of scary. So that's why this location is included in this video. Anyway, so moving on to the third location, we of course couldn't make a scary locations video without including the ghost of Mount Gordo. So go ahead and make your way to the top of Mount Gordo, which is at this location right by here on the map, as I'm sure you guys know. Come to this location anytime between 11 and 12 PM at night, and as you guys can see in the distance, there is going to be a ghost on the very edge of the mountain. I'm sure by now the majority of you guys are already aware of this Easter egg. It was of course discovered a long time ago now, possibly in the first week or so of GTA 5's release, but nevertheless, it is still one of the scariest locations in GTA 5, and it's definitely worth checking out if you haven't done so already. Unfortunately, there aren't any scary noises or audio to go with this, which is a shame. I wish Rockstar added something so it would make it slightly more scary, but nevertheless, it is still a pretty cool location and one definitely worth checking out over the next few days. Moving on to the fourth location, it's very close to the previous location. It's actually at the bottom of the cliff itself, and it's at this location you can hear some very scary audio and noises. So come to this location right by here on this road, again anytime sort of between 11 and 12 PM, and it's here you can hear a load of whispers, you can hear a woman screaming, and much more. So right now I'm going to play some audio for you guys. I'll be back in a few moments. Now, if that location wasn't scary enough, let's move on to the fifth and final location in this video. Definitely one of the scariest locations in GTA 5. This being the motel in Sandy Shores. I'm sure all of you guys know of the location and have been here at least once during the day, but coming here at night is a different story. Now, the motel itself is very run down and supposedly abandoned, and you'll find out what I mean by that in a few moments' time. But whilst walking through some of these rooms, it can be very, very dark, so you definitely need a flashlight to walk around, and that in itself already limits your visibility. But if you have headphones on, it can be a very, very scary experience. You can hear things like footprints, which aren't always your own. You can hear rats scurrying around. You can hear things like slamming. You can hear doors creaking and closing, even though there aren't any doors in this location. You can hear the occasional scream in the distance, dogs barking, and things like that. Now, a few moments ago I said this location is supposedly abandoned. Now, what I mean by that is that there is in fact a location inside the motel itself where you can find a clown. So come inside this room, and just around the corner, in the corner opposite you, there is a clown just facing the corner itself. Why that is unknown. Maybe it's a mistake on Rockstar's part, but it's very, very weird indeed. And if you get too close, the clown itself will turn around and run towards you with a hatchet in its hand. So that in itself is pretty scary, but it doesn't always spawn in. So when you come to this location, if you don't find it on your first attempt, do not worry, just sort of walk around the motel a little bit, come back, and hopefully on your second or maybe third attempt, the clown will spawn in. I would recommend killing it as quickly as possible before it scares you, but there we go, guys. So that's pretty much it for this video. Those are some of the scariest locations in GTA 5 right now. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Let me know your thoughts and feelings about these locations, and if you guys know any more scary locations, be sure to leave those as a comment. It would also be greatly appreciated if you guys could also take a few seconds out of the like button, as it helps me out a lot. And if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, I recommend that you do, because I upload all the latest and the greatest Grand Theft Auto 5 content. So once again, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time.